Hello everybody, what's up? My name is RapCat45 here, and today we're going to be comparing the Game Boy and the Game Boy Pocket. Oh Jesus, is not, yep, okay, that's not going to stand up on its own. Anyways, yeah, so let's go ahead and get started into the review. Sorry, the lighting's still a little wonky. I need to get another light eventually, or just not have the light on. Yeah. So, yeah, if you guys want to tell me if you want to keep this light on, so it'll look like this with the light on, or it'll look like this with the light off, you know. You guys tell me. Actually, I think I like it better like this, so I think I'm going to keep it like this, actually. It's not very, you know, it's not as, like, good looking, but it's, like, more equal lighting, so, yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the review. So yeah, this, again, like I said, this is the Game Boy and the Game Boy Pocket. So other than size, they're not a ton different. Yeah, they're honestly pretty much the same. So as you can see, you got the D-pad, you got your start and your select both at the bottom. You got your A and B buttons. Screen is the same size. However, this one is shows green, while this is like black and white. So this is just going to be green and more green, or black and white. So this screen arguably looks better just because of that. But other than that, the screens are like literally identical. It's basically the same build. So if we look on the side, on this side. Okay, sorry. Yeah, on this side we have on the Game Boy we have the link cable port. So that way, you know, you can play with your friends. However, on this side, it's not on the Game Boy Pocket. It's actually not on that side at all. As you can see, it's not even there. And another weird thing is that this is the volume wheel on the Game Boy here. Well, this is actually the contrast wheel on the Game Boy Pocket. So, like, the main button layout is exactly the same, but everything else is actually kind of in a different spot. So, this is the back. They use, it's the same games, so your normal Game Boy games are going to work on both, and that's it. Your Game Boy Color games won't work on either of these. So battery-wise is a big difference, and really what kind of helps the form factor is the battery compartment. So, well, that one will fine. So this one takes four double A's. So that's a lot of battery life. Well, this one only takes 2 double A's. So you can see the size difference is very different. But it also, like I said, helps keep the form factor down. So, and then the game slots are both on the top. And then on this side, we have the contrast wheel on the Game Boy and the AC adapter if you have one. And then this one's actually the volume, and then the link cable port. Now, something to note about the link cable port on the Game Boy Pocket is this one is actually the Game Boy Color port. Well, this one is actually just the original one, so they're actually different ports. So do be careful about that. Which actually I didn't realize until I bought this. I didn't realize that it was actually the Game Boy Color one. So yeah, there you go. And then on the bottom of these, you've got the headphone port on both, or jack, I guess, rather. And then that is the AC adapter for this one, I believe. A lot smaller, but that's just because there's also not as much battery. If you do have rechargeables, and it is through the AC port. And that's kind of it. Other than that, they're about the same. Oh yeah, I guess on the top, it's the same on-off switch as you're used to on the original Game Boy. They both, okay, well this one it puts that corner when you turn it on, so you can't take the game out. See, that corner comes out. while on the Pocket, it actually doesn't do that. So we can't really see it because the lighting's not good, but that's the way it is. Yeah, there's no little cut thing. But yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, and then also the speakers are both on the bottom there. So I guess the last thing really to compare is size. So as you can see, it's not a ton shorter, but it definitely is shorter, which is nice because this is like really tall. And then obviously the other thing you're gonna want to know is how much thinner it is. I mean, look at that. That's like not quite half, but I mean it's a significant amount more. There, and then let's see how much overall. And then yeah, see, and then you cutting about that much off. So like here, over, and then there. I mean, about that much of it's being cut off. So there's a lot. So this is a lot smaller compared to this, which is kind of weird, you know. I don't know why they didn't make it that small in the first place, but I guess they were thinking more about battery life, and then not to really this. Battery life on this isn't like amazing, but it is really nice. Like, it's not that bad. It's honestly pretty good. And then this is like, you know, you put batteries in here and it's not gonna die for like a week. Well, I'd say that, but it depends on how much you play. But this will easily last you if you put a fresh pair of batteries in here and you play this thing quite a bit. It will easily last you 2-3 days. And if you don't play a lot, then I mean, it just really depends on how much you play. But yeah, I mean, the battery life on this is like immensely better. But yeah, so there you go. That's kind of the differences between the Game Boy Pocket and the Game Boy. It's just really overall the size. And that's, well, frankly it. Except for the, what is it? The link cable ports. Those are different. But other than that, it's basically the same thing. Some stuff is switched around. But, you know, and then battery life, but that's really it. So everybody, thanks for watching. I guess is what I was going to say, but that's not what I normally is. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.